Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. You know, this is a statement I make sometimes, and I really have to flesh it out because it can really be misunderstood. But I tell people, I'm not Pentecostal, I'm a Christian. Well, I am Pentecostal as far as what the world designates as Pentecostal. A Pentecostal is merely one who believes that you speak with tongues as the initial sign or the initial evidence of receiving the baptism of the Holy Ghost. Doesn't matter if you're one, binitarian, ditheist, Trinitarian, oneness, whatever the case is, or some form of oneness. There's several different forms of oneness out there, sequential modalism or simultaneous modalism, and on and on. That is the definition of a Pentecostal. So really, we know the word Pentecostal. Pentecost is in the Bible. It's a Jewish feast day, and that's when the Holy Ghost was first poured out upon all flesh in Acts chapter 2. But the goal is to be a Christian. And I remember when I was starting a church at 28 years old, people would say, well, what are you? And I'd say, I'm a New Testament Christian. And almost always people said, what is that? They want Catholic, Methodist, Lutheran, Pentecostal, Apostolic, one, even though they had no idea, because I was in a very large metropolitan area, and they did not know what an apostolic church was at all. They couldn't even pronounce it. They'd say, appa. And we're going before boards to get planning and zoning to get approved for building a church, and they had no clue even how to say the term apostolic. And so then I said, well, we're the Book of Acts church, and they're like, Acts, like A-X-E? Who are you trying to kill? I'm like, no, the Book of Acts in the Bible. So, I know names matter. We had friends of ours up the street, distant friends, but they named their church Koinonia Baptist. And everybody said, well, that's a cult, and that's a Korean church. Well, when they named it to Eagles Landing Baptist, it grew into one of the larger churches in America. Same pastor, same people, same staff, just different names. So names do matter. But the goal is to be a Christian, just to be a New Testament Christian. And that's really what I want to be. So I don't shy away from the term Pentecostal. The reason I say that I'm Pentecostal, or even out and about when I'm witnessing now as a 57, 58-year-old, I'm making this at 57. You're probably seeing it when I'm 58. And you might be seeing it when I'm 65, because this stuff stays on the internet. That people want a designator. And so when you say New Testament Christian, they walk in and you're worshiping God very expressively, very freely. They hear tongue talking. They're like, I didn't sign up for this. Is somebody going to pull up the snakes, And we don't handle snakes, by the way. But so I'm not Pentecostal, I'm a Christian. That's the goal, and I hope that's your goal, is to follow what Jesus says in his words, regardless of what our denominational backgrounds, affiliations, the way we were raised. We need to honor Jesus more than we honor anything else, including tradition. So God bless. We love you. Talk with you later. Bye-bye.